And the Demon Deacons will kick it away first.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're back as always, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So
Try to get this thing figured out. Try to get another dub.
This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very
Purdue's definitely going to be a harder
playing on each offense, and
harder team to play today
in this game for either team, I am going to
than the FCS team.
And give my
But
guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Short.
They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Wake Forest's offense will have its first possession of the game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
You really wish we would have held up on that block.
Poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Got his man in the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Snagged in the
There we go. Find the tight end on the end.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Demon Deacons are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the
Just kind of sent that one.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
That was stupid. I should have waited a second.
They ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Trying to keep the drive alive.
I barely got that.
Every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Let's go. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. There he goes. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Ready. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target. So nice job on that play.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
I threw that ball, but okay.
Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Purdue! The defense putting points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free.
No, I can only challenge if it's a fumble. Well, of course it's going to look... That ball was...
all the way for a score.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout.
That ball was going forward.
And the PAT makes it...
Oh, I feel like crap.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders.
All right, we'll get it turned around.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Demon Deacons in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Dixon. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period, first down here.
22 water.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Busts through behind his pad. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Right through
Good drop.
hands, incomplete.
Great job.
I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast.
Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Demon Deacons started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give out of the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
All you got to do is put your freaking arm out.
Short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Demon Deacons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Here we go.
They'll run it.
Hit.
They'll knock him down.
Keep the
for a
fucking
loss
ball.
of a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the...
Touchdown, Demon Deacons. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions.
No, I missed.
Quick spin on the run. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
Set, ready.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And the Boilermakers line it up with a first and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Demon Deacons have this offense rolling.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's DeLuca. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Maryland. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It is perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Makes the catch. Hard-hitting tackle.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Grab near the marker, it's Smith. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Going right to work up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Catch the fucking ball, man.
Jarred loose by the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28.
Cornhole 88. Ready.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Looking left. Can't make the connection on.
I threw the wrong guy.
Thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Finds his tight end. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Cooler. Ready, go.
On play action. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch.
Then my dude just gets fucking torched.
And that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. With the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical.
Oh, that's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And the Demon Deacons are on the move. Looking for space. It's Dixon. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks.
Let's go.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that one's incomplete.
He literally had one thing to do. He was wide open.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Got it in the middle. It's Dixon. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Demon Deacons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Four-face base. Trick 9, B.
Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Quarterback needs to make a better throw.
He's there. He was wide open.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. They'll make the stop about.
Thank God we can make tackles.
1st down. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Grabbed over the middle. It's DeLuca. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man, you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions.
I should have my running back.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Set, ready.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Fly, trumpet.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They'll try the left side. Turning it on. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here's a heat. Got his man on the right. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it. Inches away from the touchdown. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Yeah, he got in.
Boilermakers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's all right. Ooh.
Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going over the top. And it was worth the gamble.
It's not even the route that you were supposed to run, dude.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, can push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Makes the catch. It's DeLuca. So much for firing to a stationary sit-down tight end. How about this guy working the corner and getting the first down?
These tight ends can do so much nowadays. You start to feature him, but you watch him on the corner route, man. Just push it vertical, push it to the corner. QB right on the same page with him. Throw the football
the fucking
out there,
block.
and he makes the catch.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Let's go.
Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Maryland. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Wake! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30.
Military.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back.
Run.
You can't feel very confident.
What's the flag?
Pressure gets home, and
It's
the
on me.
quarterback is sacked. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think this is insult on top of injury. I think it's going to go against the offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Great place to start for this offense.
22, water.
To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
Banner. Ready, go.
Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the third down stop.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's Maryland. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dixon. Got enough space. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. Rushes on him. And the quarterback
Fucking hate this
knocked
game.
down back
Can't
at the
fucking block
13.
sick blocks.
They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Release to the back. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Yeah, that dude has one fucking job.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long.